card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bad body. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strand, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
It's another one. Good morning, good afternoon, or even good evening, wherever you are tuning in around the world. This is iBoxingHub. I go by the name of BNG, preaching yours truly, Trey. What's good?
Well, good, cuz I'm just excited to talk boxing with you right now because obviously we've got the big fight this Saturday. Your boy AJ is back at the O2. Before we sort of get into that, massive love obviously to the rest of the iBoxingHub family. So Rico, Rah, and also the guy behind the cameras. You know exactly who it is. Al Heyman of iBoxingHub, and also the community. Thank you so much for the continued support. We absolutely love it, and we'll just continue to put on great shows. And we've got a special guest for you guys this weekend as well. So, cuz, how you been before we get into it?
I've actually been all right. I've been good. Can't complain. And yourself?
Been good, cuz. Let's get down to business, you know. Cuz your boy AJ is back, you know, with Derek James. You know, there's lingers out there that Derek James, you know, after coming, you know, from that loss, you know, can he lift AJ, you know, to, you know, get this victory over Helenius? Last minute opponent. He's obviously going to create some problems. What's your thoughts, man? At the O2, your boy, what you saying?
100%. Look, end of the day, it comes down to the fighter, innit? The coach is more the person who gives instructions and more of a motivator as well. So the coaches are someone who, he's the boxer's eye. Do you know what I mean? He can see everything outside the ring. So I think AJ, you know, he's happy. I mean, like, look, at the end of the day, you got to applaud AJ and Hellenius because they both saved the show. Do you know what I mean? Because if it weren't for them, then the show won't be on. Then, you know, no one would be getting paid, and it'll be another disaster. So I think I don't think there's any pressure. I don't think there's any pressure, but I think he needs to be focused. He needs to be focused, and I feel I'm saying this fight is probably going to last round 1 to 5. I reckon. Big up Rico.
Big up Rico. RIKO boxing. Now, big up our brother Rico. He's been doing a lot of work in the back end. So, guys, if you ain't on his banter and boxing spaces on Twitter, please, you need to get on that. And big up, obviously, Shiesty, you know, legend of the grime scene. She obviously will be on a show, you know, this Sunday. Rico, big up. Thank you so much for, you know, getting that sorted. And Palamos Music, look, a special one for you, brother. Special one for you, brother. Obviously, Palamos Music.
Palamos. Palamos. He made me famous. Big up. But I overall, if I'm honest with you, I'm actually looking forward to this event. I'm kind of glad there's no pay-per-view either. I'm actually looking forward to watching Derek Chisol's fight, because did you hear him in a press conference?
Again, for his fight against Washington. Obviously, yeah. Just a quick reminder, obviously, Rico's just throwing it in our faces. Spaces is on tonight, so banter and boxing. Make sure, guys, you tune into his Twitter space. It's obviously good energy. Internet sensation BNG. Look, for me, look, it's not even that. Pick up Bukayo Saka as well. It's not even that. This is my cousin. This is my family. But he is the BBC. This is the BBC right here. No BBC. Black Chris. Pick up, man.
We're gonna sort that out. We've been in talks. We're gonna. Don't worry, man. We're gonna sort something out.
Yeah, we've got the hoodies for you guys, man. But cuz the fight, man. What are you saying about your?
Yeah. So no, I think overall it's gonna be a good event. I'm kind of glad that it's not pay-per-view. And Derek Chisora at the press conference, you know, he's funny. He's funny. He goes out, you know, Eddie didn't want him to participate in this event. It was Skill Challenge and 258 who are paying him his money. Do you know what I mean? and he was just onto Eddie Hearn as usual. But I just like the banter, and I know Derek is going to bring raw. You know, I'm actually happy, but if Derek was to lose this fight, where does it go from there?
You know what? It's so bad of us as fans to, you know, have that opinion about, you know, fighters, you know, if they should retire or not. It's down to, you know, the nature. If it's a massive loss, then maybe you might think, you know, this boxing thing, let me focus on the promoting. But, you know, if he wins big, he's probably like, yo, I've probably got a lot, enough in the tank for another big fight, you know. So it's down to the fighter, man, how he feels after the fight, man. So it all depends on what Chisora comes out, man. Look, I agree with you, cuz the war energy, you know, war, that's from Marvin Hagler, you know, marvelous Marvin Hagler. He used to wear that war hat. He's coming into the ring, war. We know that obviously Chisora is going to bring that. So it should be exciting. And Rico, get on the show if you can. Look, Rico, they're calling it. Al Heyman, you know, of iBoxingHub, get Rico in. Obviously, the fans have, you know, called for him to come in. So get him in, send him the link, and let's get that sorted out, man. But honestly, I think this is a good fight for AJ, you know, against Helenius. And look, Tony Ellis, big up to you. RnR Hour tomorrow with Rico and Rah. Look, we've just got so many shows, man. We've just got so many shows. It's hard to keep up, you know, with everything. And it all depends on Rah, the big man, the OG of all of us, man. So big up, man. Look, cuz AJ, Hellenius, I think it's going to be a good fight. Hellenius is not going to be a pushover. A lot of people are looking at, look what happened against Wilder first round, but no, he's hungry. You saw him in the press conference. He said, look, he's feeling glorious, I think, and he's just ready to just, you know, relish the opportunity, because he generally believes that this is like, you know, winning the lottery. And big up, man, like
Rico.
Okay. Oh,
Hello. Are we live? Are we live?
We're live.
Are we live? We live.
We're live.
We live, man.
I have to obviously come and show some love and support to my two favorite people in the world out here.
I appreciate that.
Obviously, man, I have to come and show. I came through for you. I told you.
Yeah. You're a man of your words. Yeah. You're a man of your words. So, you know, because a lot of people, they waffle, they talk the talk and don't back the back. But
nah, bro, I'll walk the walk, run the run, backflip the backflip, shoot the pop, the ting, everything. Bro.
The house, look, Palamos Music's loving it, man. Look, just the energy that, you know, the brothers bring. Look, it's the iBoxing.
I have a question for Rico.
Ooh.
AJ Helenius. What round do you reckon that AJ is going to knock Helenius out?
He's the Mystic Meg round now. Oh, he's gone for
fourth. Big Fem will absolutely create a new constellation. And in true Nordic fashion, just like the greats of old, like Ragnar Lothbrok. Who's the guy that couldn't walk? I can't remember his name, but he was sick too. Ivor the Boneless. Just as they used to look up in the stars with no light pollution back in the day, Anthony Joshua will send the Nordic nightmare to not anywhere nightmarish, to a beautiful existence up in the stars, bro. I can't wait.
So, am I right in saying once he does the business, he has to call out Wilder? He has to call out Wilder. I don't want to hear. Oh, what does the fans want to see? I want to hear. All right, the talk is done. I want Wilder next. That's what I want AJ to do. Once he finishes Helenius, I want him. I want Femi to be like, you know what, Wilder, what's good? That's what I want to see.
You know what? It's good that Rico's in the space with us, man. He's been doing a lot of tremendous work in the back end. You know, Salita, Dimitri Salita, and also, you know, Malik, and you know, that camp. So, bro, do you think that fight's gonna happen? If we're foreseeing that this fight will end round 4, 5, are we foreseeing that the next fight coming up is Wilder versus Joshua in it looks like it's Saudi Arabia, it looks like. Is that happening?
In January, in January, in January 2023, if Anthony Joshua creates a new constellation, like I know that he will, I guarantee, right? And I don't put 100% out there unless I know, bro. Okay, but trust me when I say this, 1,000,000% that fight is going to happen. Where the issue comes in is if Wilder, because when I spoke to Malik had actually said that Wilder, they have somewhat of a serious opponent, but obviously a lot of people are pricing themselves out. You know, it's how do you know? Like, I really wanted to die, but he's such a fucking nice guy, bro. Like, I just couldn't, like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, you know, I I have it on very good understanding and authority that Prince Ali, Fabulous He, and Ali Ababwa, and all the people at Skills Challenge and in the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that fight will happen in January, and it needs to happen at that time because it is hot as hell over there, bro. So if anybody's going to be traveling over, you want it to be at least 29 degrees, even though, you know, and we don't speak American here, so it's 29 degrees Celsius.
Oh yeah. You know, Palamos, obviously, we've got to cover a few things that he's obviously mentioned. Al Heyman, could you put in the last comment from, forget Wilder, let's get Fury. Look, I think let's get the Wilder first as a sort of final eliminator before, you know, the big jackpot against Fury, because whoever, you know, is going to fight him is obviously going to be the big fight in Wembley. You already know this, so it just depends who is it going to be. And will that fight actually happen? And obviously, Palamos is saying, is Wilder actually going to fight before? Yeah, it's going to happen, man. Definitely. Yeah, they're going to meet on.
Is Wilder actually going to fight before meeting AJ? Honestly, Palamos, I'm going to be real with you. It's a 50-50 if they are able to lock in an opponent. However, Malik has said they have they'll just wait. Because the thing is, the advantage is with Wilder, he is not like your average heavyweight in the sense of activity gives him strength. He carries a bazooka at all times. My guy is strapped, bro. Okay, in Toulouse or in wherever the right place he is, bro. My man is strapped and he's strapped. Pause.
Eddie Hearn said that Wilder won't be fighting Andrew Ruiz. Like, you know, this is it now. Andrew Ruiz had his chance, you know, and it's funny that
Andy Ruiz is a disgrace. Andy Ruiz is a disgrace, and I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah,
he can be the nicest guy ever. When I talk about things, it's not personal to the fighter, okay? And I'm not too bothered whether I interview him either, because I like fighters who are serious about their business. Andy Ruiz is not serious about his business. You know, how you can't ask for AJ money from Wilder. It just doesn't work like that. And even though Wilder is signed with Prince Ali, Fabulous He, Ali Ababwa, and, you know, the coin is coining, Andy Ruiz is not bringing, it's higher risk, low reward, really. Because Wilder can fight for the WBC title like that. He can literally just go, he can literally pull up his sources, and his sources are saucy, and just be like, yeah, I'm going into a mandatory position, boom, like that. It's, I don't make the rules here. Maurizio does. And I don't even know if he thinks he makes the rules either. But at the end of the day, Wilder can fight for a title anytime he wants.
So you sound very low, Rico. I don't know if it's your connection or can barely hear you.
Oh wait, give me 1 second.
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah.
Hold on, just a quick one. Palamos, right. I did say, I said before, when we heard the news about Dylan dropping out, the opponents that AJ should fight, I said Hrgovic. It makes sense because he's a mandatory, or Big Baby Miller because, you know, they've got unfinished business. Unfortunately, that fight ain't gonna happen. But I believe later on down the line that fight could still possibly happen. It could be a farewell fight for AJ. So there's your answer, Palamos. Next.
No, big up, man. No, big up, big up. You've been saying it for a minute, and can't Deontay Wilder fight big? Look,
Well, that's the thing. The thing is, yeah. So Ruiz and Wilder. Well, Wilder used to be Showtime, right? Showtime, and Ruiz was what, Showtime, PBC, whatever. Them two, it makes sense, like pay-per-view wise. Baby Miller and Wilder, not really, because it's just like there's nothing there. Next.
yeah, man. You know,
Next.
People say I'm funny. Chris is hilarious. Get the F out of here, man. Chris is too funny, bro.
look, I've had this for 30 plus years of my life, man. So I know personally.
But no, so
no wonder man is so skinny, bro. You're like Chris is laughing your whole muscles away, my guy. Give me some of that, Chris, bro. Jesus, I've just been hitting it recently. If you guys aren't following Chris and his lovely missus on TikTok with the TikToking and TikTokifying, please go and follow him.
Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is all going down.
Insta. Oh, so you just make the reels and stuff on Insta? Oh, bro, yeah, that's sick.
Levels.
But yeah, so just going back to what I said about Derek Chisora, I was saying, like, if he was to lose, I wasn't, implying that he should retire. I'm just saying, like, who could he possibly fight next? I would like to see Derek with Joe Joyce, with Zhang, with Hrgovic, Baby Miller. No. No.
Zhang,
you know what I mean?
no, we cannot show disrespect to the Bang Zhang, bro. Bang Zhang has eliminated 2 of Usyk's mandatories, bro, one after the other. We know that Hrgovic lost. Hrgovic has a 1 on his record, bro, and it belongs to the Bang Zhang. 270 pounds of pure inside fightingness. Shout out to the YB. I got that from him.
No, you know what? Big up to Zhang. You know why? I just love Zhang's energy, man, because obviously he doesn't know English, man. But they asked him, "Look, could you say a few words in English?" He's like, "Please."
I'm so happy.
Energy.
I spotted him. I spotted, man, after he took out my Nigerian brother, bro. Man spotted out. I felt the power of the Zhang, bro. Like, my hand has trembled ever since that day, bro. It's even, I'm gonna put it away. But madness.
Just a quick one, guys. Do you know if Wilder's gonna be at the event this Saturday?
I doubt it, man. Doubt it, man.
No, he's not.
Oh, man, that would have been electrifying.
If it was white, maybe.
You know what it is? In boxing, never say never. Never say never. That's
yeah, we did see Eminem pop up last minute for Crawford, so anything's possible.
The power of social media is incredible, guys. I mean, if you look how that happened off of an Instagram comment.
Trust me.
So, really, I think that Wilder and his team are at the point in which, because if you watch the interview that I had with Malik had said that this is Wilder's 2nd win in his career.
Yep.
That wind must be, I don't even know, bro. You must be blowing away mountains with that wind, because at that age, So yeah, I'll let you guys go.
He's the bronze bomber for a reason, man, and a lot of people need to put respect on the bronze bomber's name, because remember, he's Olympian, bronze medalist. There's a few people that Errol Spence, Mayweather, these guys have been in the Olympics, and you gotta put some respect in Wilder's name, because he didn't really have that much of an amateur background like a lot of these people, but he still managed to get into the Olympics and then become pro and then become the WBC champion, and then held the belt for a minute. Look, the Klitschko's didn't want to fight him for a reason. I think maybe the Klitschko's just didn't want to fight him for a reason. And then look, he had that big trilogy with Fury. So we got to put some respect in Wilder. That's why it's going to be a big super fight with Joshua.
With Joshua, the purse riddle, is it? I take it's going to be 50%.
With Wilder
and Joshua.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it's a 50-50 split. I don't think there's, unless if you want to go in a business perspective, obviously AJ's the cash cow, regardless when you're talking about brands, sponsorships, endorsements, etc. But in terms of where they're both at, this is a 50-50 split. But look, Bukayo Saka's saying AJ has to be the A side. Yeah, you would lean towards him maybe on a 60-40, but I do see it as a 50-50 in my opinion, man.
I think it's fair to make it 50-50 because they've both got L's on their record. And my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, it was AJ's team that contacted Wilder's team about making this fight happen. I don't think it was the other way around, or was it the other way around? I'm not too sure. But I just think
he's always wanted AJ. Wilder has always wanted AJ. I think it wasn't the fighters that got in the way of the fight the first time. I think it was the promoters, Eddie Hearn and obviously Shelley Finkel, I believe. They were just going back and forth with, oh, can you send the money over and all of this? It was just all BS. The fighters wanted to fight, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, we've discussed about the heavyweight division and the event taking place this weekend. Just want to quickly touch up on Floyd Mayweather's comment he made about Inoue, a potential fight between him and Gervonta Davis. I mean, what's your initial thoughts?
I think it's a good fight, a super fight. If they could find a weight that is balanced for the both of them, I think it's a super fight. I still think, Tank will take him out, because I just think that Tank, as special as Inoue is, even though he's quite high up in the pound for pound rankings, I still think that they discredit Gervonta Davis because of maybe the titles that he didn't win and, how his career is. But even though he's had a tremendous career, still a pay-per-view star. But in terms of winning belts and becoming undisputed in divisions, etc., I think a lot of people are trying to sort of bring him down in that perspective. But I think Tank, regardless of the weight, Tank wins all day, man. If he's coming to the States as well, Tank all day. All day long, Tank in the States.
So Tank beats Inoue easily?
I think he knocks him out.
What's your thoughts, Rico?
What are you saying, Reeks?
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Nice, cool, bro.
What do I think? Oh, wait, hang on. We have breaking news. Okay,
What's
maybe
news?
I can say that breaking news after. It's to do with Logan Paul, KSI, and Hashim Rahman. But shout out to Hashim Rahman, by the way. I didn't realize that you followed me, bro. My bad. Followed right back when I checked. I mean, it's not like ridiculous weights haven't been reached before with other fighters. People are like, oh, because obviously I had like people on the show yesterday, we were talking about it, and it was basically like, Inoue would have to go, obviously a couple of weight classes, obviously Tank would have to come down, this and this. I'm like, yeah, but why not? Well, I see why people would say it wouldn't be a good fight, but the thing is, Inoue, they don't call him the monster for nothing, bro. Okay, that guy doesn't have dynamite in his hands. He has a nuke. He has artillery. He has about 1 million soldiers just marching in all of these things when he just lets licks off, bro. Did you see what he did to Fulton? He's not going to be stopped, right, until he moves up more and more and more and more. And what if we get to the point where it's just like, actually, do you know what? That's not bad. I don't think it should be now. I think that he should obviously go for undisputed. I think that he should go for triple undisputed before that fight is even spoken about. Before I even give an opinion, I'd like him to see him get undisputed again, and then conversations can happen. Obviously, Tank is they don't call him the little Mike Tyson for nothing, bro. That guy is pretty much ranging from 100. He and I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. If he comes down to 127, he would have to be very disciplined very disciplined. And I don't know if
No,
the
it's too much.
discipline can way too much. So again, you would need Inoue to fill out much more. So you need him to go to undisputed at the higher weight class. You know, I think he's going for super bantam undisputed. You know, if he can go up to if he can kind of reach the 120 to 126 type of thing, and he just remains this type of fighter, why not take my money?
It's mad. So obviously, big up Mr. Styles 619. Reminds me of Rey Mysterio, you know that move 619.
Booyaka, 619.
No, big up. Inoue can withhold his own against Tank. Look, big up to Mr. Styles 619. Love the energy. Thank you for the comment.
Sorry, Bukaya Saka, bro. All right.
You've done it, man.
I'm gonna save it till the end, but it looks like Hashim Rahman will be a backup opponent for Dylan Dennis if he pulls out of the fight with Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, injury. Yeah.
Are you happy?
Well, look. Tony Ellis wants to see Hashim Rahman Jr. on the channel. Yeah, definitely. I would absolutely love to, you know, pick his brains.
How much
you know,
would you love that, Tony? Tell me. Tell Father Christmas how much you would love him to come on the channel.
So,
it's exciting time. A lot. Tony's saying a lot, man. So
do you know what it is? Sorry, my bro. I just want to say to the fans, to the family, I should say, like the Tony Ellis's, the Sakas, you lot, from when this was first started, every single show, whether it's mine or whether it's Trey's and Chris's, religiously, you come on. Religiously. So I'm going to tell you what, Tony. I'm going to tell you what, bro. I will 100% do my absolute utmost best to get Hashim Rahman Jr. on the channel as a participant of the Roundup. I promise you, I will do my absolute best, okay? So, there you go.
No, big up, man. And signs, boom, ching. Look, no, big up. It's the energy's good, man, cuz, but look,
no. Tank can become undisputed.
619, he's calling it. And you know what's so mad? This is the coincidence.
Why hasn't he?
619 and what? Mysterio used to be a cruiserweight, yeah? He used to jump off the ropes. What does Tank do when he wins a fight? He does a little sum. Look,
he does a backflip. No, but
Lopez does
the thing is, Tank wants to fight, but them don't want to fight Tank.
That's the thing. Yeah, they don't want to fight Tank, man.
Where was this? Where did I miss that?
He don't want to fight Tank, man. He don't want to fight Tank. Don't want it with Tank.
We've said it time and time, yeah. Tank is the money, man. If anything, I think Tank and Shakur Stevens should fight next.
Rock it on, the belt.
Do it because the you know, Helenius is longing out things, and not just that.
Helenius fighting Regis Prograis at 140 pounds.
No. I know.
In the best generation of 135 pounder for the last 10 years.
What I think is a bit unfair, yeah. Like, look. So, Shakur will be fighting the likes of Lomachenko, sorry, for the WBC belt. I kind of think it's a bit unfair to the others on the roster because, like, on the ranking, sorry, because it's just like Lomachenko, he had his shot, and some say he won, some say he lost, but come on, man, why not make it Tank and Shakur fight for that belt? Come on, man, let's make it exciting.
You know, it's politics.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you both something?
Yeah.
Right. You are both, and I'm a big Tank fan. I love his style. I love the way he versus people, right? But what I see a lot of is people such as ourselves obviously advocating for a Gervonta Tank Davis. However, out of his own mouth, he's never tried to make big fights like that. He never asked Floyd. He never asked Ellaby. He never said to them, I would like Lomachenko. I would like this person. I would like that person. Lomachenko was calling him out for years. Okay? But Floyd was saying, oh, he's too old. You can go and research all of this.
Yeah, you're right.
Gervonta Tank Davis has never unified he's never he's never. And Ryan Garcia, in all fairness and innocence, is a prospect. Okay, he never had a proper body, but they made so much money, millions, because of the fan bases and because we as fans wanted to see that fight, right? And because of Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, I respect that man so much because he is the utmost reason that we actually got that fight in the first place. It wasn't because of Tank. It wasn't. And Tank doesn't like they don't want to fight Tank. They don't want to fight Tank. I'm hearing a lot from you both, but I'm hearing nothing
Rico,
from
you're
Gervonta.
right. You're right. And let's cover this comment first before I address it. Obviously, big up Yimmy for joining us on this channel today. Tank called out Crawford over the weekend. He's done it a few times over the last year on Twitter. Bud versus Tank is the fight that needs to happen. Tank fought at 140. It's only one division. Look, I think that can happen potentially, but it's just the only problem is at the moment, I think Crawford is at the pinnacle now, and all he wants is that big challenge, which is either a Charlo or a Canelo. That's in his horizon. Anything sort of not on a disrespectful one. He's thinking, I don't want none of the NS or Tank right now. But if they could move up, yep. Tank, he said if he could move up, yep. But he's more focused on Charlo, I think.
Crawford did say, I think his natural weight is 160. And he even said he even struggled to go at 147. So, yeah, we can forget the Crawford and Tank.
I think what they're trying to say is that you can't put rehydration clauses on Terence Bud Crawford.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, no way. You can't. No, you can't. You can't.
I know. But look, I agree with Mr. Styles 619. Tank is good. As much as you may say this and that, yeah, but dude, it's special. There's something about it.
I've not said anything, but I'm just telling you the reality of the situation. You guys are calling out people more than Tank he's calling out himself.
No, pick up Yimi as well. So you're saying, nah, Tank ducked Lomachenko for 5 years. He's never fought a top guy at 130, 135, 140. Look at his resume. Cherry picker, never unified, baby belt status, smaller guys and cab drivers. Look,
damn, Yimi was cooking.
Look, Yimi to get off his chest.
I can smell the jollof, the fufu here, bro. Give me some of that.
Big up, honestly. In my opinion, what I generally think is Tank just gets in the ring and fights. Whatever Mayweather's telling him, look, or the back end, he's just going to do it. I didn't think he got involved in the sort of stuff until the last few years where you see him, coming out of character, calling out guys on Twitter. But I think at the time when he was with Mayweather, it was Mayweather's orchestrating his career. You fight this person. He's like, look, Lomachenko's coming up. No, not yet. You need to get more fights in. So if Mayweather's orchestrating his career, like how he's done for his, then you can't really sort of blame Tank. He's just getting in there doing the job. Remember, he used to be called the One before Tank, or no, Tank, then the One, and then back to Tank. But
you know what? I've actually got a feeling that we're going to see Tank and Lomachenko next year. I reckon that fight's going to happen now. I reckon, just to prove a point, I reckon.
Chris? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I 100% believe that, brother.
Yeah, I reckon he's going to do a job on he's going to do a job on Lomachenko, and then
what, Mr. Styles? Mr. Styles, I really like you, bro. But if you can put these comments and at Gervonta Tank Davis and ask him why it's not happening right now. I don't know. I reckon Trey doesn't know. Chris doesn't know. We have no idea, bro.
This is how I see it. Yeah, this is how I see it. Yeah.
No, big up.
Thank you.
Big up. This is how I see it. Yeah. Let's just say, right, Lomachenko beats Shakur Stevens. Yeah. Let's just say, I believe he will defend that WBC belt against Tank.
Oh yeah, that should be the one. It should
be the one. It might be a bit tricky because top rank, Showtime, it might clash there, but Yeah, but I can see.
Ow. Oh,
You know what? Even
he's a piece of shit.
a lot
Oh
of people
my God.
take the piss. Sorry about my French, but a lot of people are disregarding. 140 Tank fought El Azteca, Mario
Marius
Barrios.
Barrios.
Come on,
You know
like,
he
let's
had a rehydration clause as well, right?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Can you Trey? Can you just Google this, please? I don't want to have to just say this on live show. We are having a live broadcast. This is Simon Jordan-esque, like levels right now. Okay.
Hold on, just a quick one. It was
Yeah.
2-0. Eddie Hearn buried Simon Jordan. Sorry, 2-0.
No need for a third fight. No need for
Yeah,
a third fight.
Done. It's done. No trilogy needed. None.
There's a term that we use here in Britain called "dunned his dance," and his dance was dundedly.
Twice, man. Smash the like. Yes, Yumi. Smash that like. Smash that like. Energy's just nothing but good, man. So I'll tag. Yeah, look.
Good man. And when you find out, tag me or message me. I'd love to know.
No. I'll call it. I see it. 2024. Tank and Lomachenko. I believe that fight will be the next fight that could take place.
Can we wait? Well, go on, guys. You can see the comment. Go on.
Look, all right. Look, big up Yumi. So Yumi is obviously saying Tank on the Breakfast Show. Honestly, I've never asked for any of those fights. I never called for a fight last year. Look.
But
really?
No, but it's just what Trey said. He said it wasn't Tank. It was Floyd. How can I?
Floyd's advising.
This is what you're saying.
Floyd is advising.
They had the cardboards behind while Tank was having the interview. They had the cardboards back.
Yeah. But you know what?
Honestly, I have never asked for any of these fights.
That was the past. Yeah. Now we'll focus on looking forward to the future. So these fights now, no excuse. I mean, look, end of the day, boxers are here to fight. The best. I want to see the best fight the best. I don't really care about the records. I want to see the best fight the best. Yeah, once it's all said and done, then we'll remember the fights. Like, do you know what? Yeah, he stepped up or she stepped up and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Because right about now, it's just like everyone's just protecting their assets and it gets a bit boring now. Do you know what I mean? But listen, Bud and Errol Spence done it 2 weeks ago. Amazing. We want to see more of that. You know,
the Team Spence is looking to have that fight in December.
Yeah. I mean, why not run it back? But there's a few concerns because, like I said, Bud was only in gear 2. I didn't see gear 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you know what I mean?
Told you know, Mr. Trey, that he was going to put him away in the night.
Well, you guys, look, I'm putting my hands up. Obviously, Spence.
Put the hands up and high five me. Hey.
Look, I've done it. You know what it is? I'll put my hands up. Look, the truth got revealed July 29th. Crawford, is the best. But look, run back a second one. 154. Look, obviously, Mr. Stars 619, big up. He's saying, what are your thoughts on Clarissa Shields resigning with resigning with an MMA company? Look, she's the GOAT. She's, done
do whatever she wants.
3 times. She's done it 3 times. Why not, try out a different venture? Because I feel that she feels that, there's no competition maybe within.
Nobody wants to fight her. Nobody. I mean, like, look, so Savannah Marshall just,
Shadaysha Green wants that smoke.
Huh?
Shadaysha Green wants that smoke.
Who wants to smoke?
Shadaysha Green. So Savannah Marshall's mandatory for the 168-pound middleweight title. Okay. Shadaysha Green, we've just seen her. I believe that she fought on the Jake. Was it on Jake Paul's card? I think she did fight one. Mate, she is a beast. Okay, she is serious business. If you lot haven't seen her, Shadaysha Green, she's mandatory for Savannah Marshall. There was exchanges between her and the GOAT. Mate, I mean, her and Savannah, that fight will be great. But Clarissa, it will be very interesting to see somebody that actually tries to take her head off at a higher weight. Because at 160 pounds, Savannah Marshall did not try and do that.
Yep.
On that note, gentlemen, I actually have to bounce, but I just want to say, I love both of you guys, man. You're doing incredible. The show is amazing. Both of you are amazing. You're doing amazing things. iBoxingHub is doing amazing things. So I just want to say, everybody, if you haven't subbed to these two gentlemen, don't even at me, because these two are my brothers, and I love them both. And
wait, before you go, give us the rundown on banter and boxing, please. The floor is yours. Obviously,
banter and boxing. Thank you, my brother. Banter and boxing is something I created as a bridge for the fans like myself or any person who would consider themselves just a normal person and their heroes, any of the fighters. We've had Caroline Dubois, Dimitri Salida, Eddie Hearn. We've had oh my God, who else now? William Crowler. We've had Josh Lepak, business manager for the Kronk Gym. We're gonna have so many special guests. We're gonna have Trey is a regular on there. He's got to speak to people that, you know, a lot of people you don't really get to speak to your heroes, and you know, I'm gonna make sure that happens as much as I can. And it's all about boxing, but it's also about having fun, not taking yourself seriously. If you've had a bad day, tune in. I do it pretty much every single day. You know, my special guest dropped out today, but I'll be having there'll be an interview out tomorrow on No Smoke. There's gonna be interviews out that I'm gonna be doing on iBoxingHub. There's gonna be plenty of content. You're gonna see Trey, Chris, me, Rah, and obviously the mysterious benefactor behind the scenes. We are literally creating something here that is amazing. That is amazing. So please follow the journey, and especially follow these two gentlemen, because they always bring great entertainment and great views and great points. So I just want to say thank you both, my brothers, for what you're both doing for boxing, because what you're both doing for boxing is incredible.
No, big up to you, Rico. You're doing a tremendous job on your end. And look, Yimmy's asking, Banner Unboxing, is it on Twitter or YouTube?
It's on Twitter. So these are just Twitter spaces. Obviously, like the interviews and stuff like that are separate, but throughout the months and throughout the time, everything, there's going to be so many changes. There's just going to be so much amazing things. Big stars that you may not ever have thought of coming or speaking to, you'll be able to chat to them. You'll be able to speak to them. You'll be able to ask them questions, bro. So follow the journey. Banner and Boxing, you can follow me at RIKO_boxing. I got a show tonight in literally 45 minutes. I'm actually going to have to push it back because I was supposed to do some other stuff. But thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. Please follow us, follow the journey. And yeah, we're creating something amazing. So just be part of the journey with us.
No, big up to you. And obviously Fight World 209 is saying, hope you're well. And big up Rico, brother.
I hope you're well. I hope all of the people I see new faces, I see old faces. Tony, I promise you, my brother, and I'm a man of my word. I will do absolutely everything I possibly can to get a Hashim Rahman Jr. to come through not with me, but with these two gentlemen here. Okay, so I promise you, I will try and get that man on the Roundup. All right.
No, big up to you, Rico, bro.
Thank you so much, guys. Have an incredible evening. Guys, make sure you're subbed. I'll be back. I'll let these two gentlemen finish it off. Have an incredible evening, guys.
No, big up, and always loving the energy from Rico, cuz we've obviously had a nice, refreshing show. I don't know if there's anything you want to sort of wrap up, but look, I'm pretty happy with the energy that we got today, cuz, man. Big up. Palamos Music is obviously saying, get Simon Jordan on the show. You know what? I'm going to try. Yeah, I know Simon's not really active on social media, so we might have to just...
The only thing is, he ain't going to allow us to talk on the show. That's the only issue. You know, so there's no point. We can try, but, you know, remember, his record is 2-0. You know, he's been defeated twice already. But, yeah, we'll try. But I'm looking forward to the event on Saturday, of course. And we'll touch base again on Sunday. But guys, just remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's very, very important. But yeah, on that note, peace and love.
Peace out, man. Peace out.
It's another bang. All the Mars and cars now, which I bag it up. Light up my card with a sweet one blaze. Someone flicks me a bag it up. Say, oh, it's another one.